What up, guys? This is Cheevo Guides back here again with another achievement guide. Today we're going to be focusing on Paw Patrol Grand Prix. This game is published by Outright Games and it was developed by 3D Clouds. This is the fourth Paw Patrol game released on modern consoles. It is a kart racing game, and you would think it's going to be a fairly easy 1000G or Platinum trophy. However, it's actually a very grindy one. Now, I'd say you can actually get most of the achievements in about an hour and a half. However, we do have an achievement related to completing the adventure mode with each of the characters, and there's 10 characters in total. You need to complete the whole adventure mode with each of the 10 characters. There's 17 races in adventure mode, so we have 17 races times 10 characters. We're going to need to complete 170 races to be able to get this full 1000G or Platinum trophy. So that's what's going to make it a grindier completion. I found that it took a little over an hour, about an hour and 10 minutes, to complete the adventure mode with each of the characters. So overall, you can expect this 1000G or Platinum to take about 12 hours. Now, in terms of price, it's $49.99. However, it got added to Xbox Game Pass on day one. So if you have a subscription to Xbox Game Pass, you can download and play this game and get the achievements. I also want to foreshadow before we get too deep into this video, we do have an achievement related to winning a 4-player split screen race. So you are going to need 4 controllers. Not only that, but for some reason, the game requires you to log into a separate gamer tag with each of the 4 controllers. So you are going to need 4 separate Xbox Live accounts to be able to get this achievement. Not only that, but the 4 controllers, of course. After you win that race, you'll get your achievement for winning a 4-player split screen race, and you'll also get an achievement for winning a race in split screen. Aside from that, all we gotta do is complete the adventure mode with each of the pups, and then at least one time, you need to get first place in every single race. Personally, I would just focus on this the first time that you play the game. I'd actually play it for the 17 races, make sure you get first place in each of the 17. After you get first place in every race and complete the adventure mode, you'll unlock the achievement called Unbeatable for winning all the adventure races in first position. If you were to jump right into the game and complete adventure mode for the first time and get first place in every single race, you'll end up with 500G out of 1000 just by completing the game with the first character and making sure you get first place. After that, for the other 9 characters, we can actually use the auto drive feature in the game. If you put the game on the easiest difficulty, it's automatically going to activate this feature, and this feature automatically drives for you. So it basically accelerates by itself, it steers by itself, meaning that really you can let this game play for itself for most of this completion. The only thing is that you're not going to get first place in every single race using this auto drive feature, but at least you'll get in the top 3. And that's all you need to do to be able to complete the adventure with each of these characters. As long as you place in the top 3 positions in a race, you'll be able to advance to the next race. And 9 times out of 10, the auto drive feature will get you in the top 3. If for some reason you don't get in the top 3, it will have you replay that race. So personally, what I did is I just had the game going on my Xbox. I would do some work on my computer, and when a race ended, I would go ahead and start the next race. So I was basically trying to get stuff done, and then I'd go back to the TV and then go to the next race, because what's going to happen is you're going to have auto drive, but eventually the race will finish and you'll need to press A to go to the next race. Now, first thing I thought is, what if I plug in a turbo controller and I just turbo the A button? Maybe that will work for automatically, going on to the next race once it's finished. Well, I can confirm a turbo controller is not going to work. For some reason, it would just keep pressing the button so fast that it wouldn't move on to the next screen. Here's an example of the glitch that I ran into while using a turbo controller. So, unfortunately, a turbo controller is not going to work. You are going to need to basically go back and forth to your game, making sure that you press A to go to the next race. That is if you're using the auto drive feature. So yeah, if you look at my gamer tag, it says I spent like 54 hours playing this game. I really didn't spend 54 hours. I just had the game running for like 2 days in a row. And every time I went past my Xbox or my TV, I would try to advance to the next race, and eventually I was able to grind through all 10 characters. Now, also, we're going to have an achievement related to using all of the skills. Each character has their own skill specific to them, and to use that power, you press the B button. Or if you're playing on PlayStation, that's going to be the circle button. And basically the way it works is as you collect the pup treats, eventually you'll fill your meter and you'll be able to use your special attack. After you use the special attack with each of the pups, you'll end up unlocking the achievement for using all skills. So more than likely you'll get this during your playthrough with the last character. Now we also have an achievement or trophy called Collector. It's for unlocking all aesthetic items. You are sure to unlock this while playing through the game with each of the characters. You should unlock it after your 9th race with your final character. To be specific, you do not need to play on any other difficulty other than easy. You can play on easy with all 10 characters. You do not need to play on hard. None of the aesthetics or unlockables are unlocked on any specific difficulty. You can unlock all the aesthetic items whether you're on easy or hard. So I recommend playing through all 10 characters on easy, especially because you'll be able to use that auto drive feature. But yeah, eventually I ended up on my last character. I ended up getting those last 3 achievements. One for using all the skills, one for unlocking all the aesthetic items, and then finally the grindiest achievement we have here, a sky full of stars for winning the adventure with each of the pups. At this point, the only 2 achievements I had left were related to the split screen races, so I went ahead and plugged in 4 different controllers, made sure I signed into 4 different accounts, ran a 4-player split screen race, made sure I won it, and I ended up unlocking my last 2 achievements or trophies, one for winning a split screen race, and one for winning a 4-player split screen race. Again, let me clarify, for this achievement, you need 4 controllers with 4 separate profiles. Don't really understand why. I tried using a guest account. You can't use a guest account. You are going to need 4 separate profiles. At this point, I had my full 1000G, and hopefully you will get yours as well. Aside from that, guys, I do have guides for all of the other Paw Patrol games, so if you're interested in getting all of the achievements or trophies in any of the games, make sure you check out the videos on my channel. As always, I'd like to give a huge thank you to all of my Patreon subscribers. We just hit 12 patrons. I'd like to give a special shout out to everybody in the biggest fan club, including TimG84, Kegger101, Kana25, GamerTagNation.com, Rockmano44, and Fabio Novato. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe.